So we are live on YouTube now. Good afternoon, Joseph sir.
Good afternoon, Dr. Vikasdeep. Good afternoon, Dr. Anantram ji.
Good afternoon, Dr. Nantram sir.
Very good afternoon, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for joining this session
Thank you.
and for sparing your time for this particular webinar.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to help the academic fraternity toward the research, because our nation is going on the path of transforming our higher education institution to the research institution. So in coming year, I feel that our academics, our institution will transform our nation as well as the world.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So it is matter of pride for us also that we have more than 650 registrations.
Oh,
so
very good.
I'm hoping that this session will be listened by that much people.
Thank you, sir. That is all your contribution and support, sir.
Yeah.
So lot of people are joining on YouTube. Around 60 people have already joined in. So like people are joining on YouTube.
Great, sir. Great, sir.
Thanks.
So we will wait for our Vice Chancellor, sir,
Yes,
for
sir.
a
Yes,
few
sir.
minutes.
I'm
and then
available as soon as sir comes, and I will be able.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Vishal sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Dr. Vikas. Good afternoon, Dr. Josen. Good afternoon, Dr.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Vikas sir.
Dr. Anand, thank you very much for sparing the time for us.
It's my pleasure, and your coordination and your motive to promote research among all these academic fraternity people and push our nation toward the become a research oriented country, and all our higher education institution be a research institution. Thank you, Vishalji, for your all our support, for continuous support for me.
Thank you. Let me introduce my team. Dr. Josen, who is the coordinator of Center for E-Learning and Teaching Excellence.
Okay.
Vikas Deep, who is also the coordinator for the Center of E-Learning and Teaching Excellence.
Very nice, Vikas.
So both are managing the. Yeah, so thank you. And it is my pleasure to let you know that we have 850 plus registrations for this webinar all over the India, and most of the state in the webinar.
It's my pleasure, Vikas sir. I generally visit to one university where one university or two university maximum, I connect once in a while, and people around 100, 200, 300, but I never get this kind of big platform you provide me at national level. I hope most all of the faculty, people who will join, they will get benefited. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely, sir. So we are just waiting for our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to join.
Yes.
So because today it was the academic counseling.
Yes, sir. You told me that sir is already quite busy.
Academic council also, I'm just waiting for the message from the Vice Chancellor, sir, whether he will be joining or not. But I welcome all the guests who have joined on the YouTube channel where we have live streamed it. So thank you all of you for registering for this webinar, and welcome to the Center for E-Learning and Teaching Excellence, Punjab University, Patiala. Dr. Josen? Dr. Josen?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I think we should start. In the meanwhile, Honorable VC sir will join, and then we'll request
Sure,
him for
sir.
the inaugural address.
Dr. Vikas,
So
please,
let's we
you can
start.
take part.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Like everybody present on Zoom and YouTube channel, we welcome you on behalf of Center for E-Learning and Teaching Excellence. Like before we formally start with the proceedings of the day, as a tradition and mark of respect, like we'll start with the University Anthem, University Dhuni. So I'll request everybody to rise to the University Dhuni. We'll be playing University Dhuni now.
Sir, it is not playing. Voice is not coming. Vikas ji, audio is not coming. Vikas ji, audio is not coming.
Thank you, everybody.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਟੀਨਿਊ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਰਾਮ ਨਾਲ ਕਹੋ
Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Vice Chancellor sir has joined. So I'll request. Good afternoon, Vice Chancellor sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Sir, like we'll seek your formal permission to start with the
Yes.
proceedings.
Please start.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Over to you, Gurpreet Joshi sir.
So our respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Arvind ji, our speaker of the day, Dr. Anantram ji, Director of the Center of E-Learning and Teaching Excellence, Dr. Vishal Goyal ji, my colleague and coordinator of CLT, Dr. Vikas Deep ji, and fellow participants from various locations from India. Good afternoon to all of you. I am Dr. Gurpreet Singh Josan, and on behalf of Center of E-Learning and Teaching Excellence, I would like to welcome all of you to our today's webinar on guidelines for getting funding for projects from various agencies. The two most important components of any research project is idea and execution. The successful execution of the research project depends on not only on the effort of the researcher, but also on the available infrastructure to conduct the research. Securing funding for the research project is a topic that is not discussed during the post-graduation and afterward during the academic career. So many good ideas do not materialize into a good research project because of lack of funding. So we at Center of E-Learning and Teaching Excellence always strive for touching such issues which are of top importance for faculty as well as researchers. So today we have a great personality among us, Dr. Anantram ji, to throw a light on ways of securing funds from various funding agencies. So it is a matter of pride for us that we have more than 750 registration today for attending this webinar. So this webinar is live telecast on our YouTube channel, And as I can see, more than 250 have already joined. So I again welcome all the dignitaries and participants to this event. Thank you. Over to Dr. Vikasdeep ji.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request our Vice Chancellor, sir, to kindly give formal address, sir, kindly inaugurate the event, sir. Vice Chancellor, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You are very
Yes,
well
sir.
audible.
Well, yeah. So I'm very happy that Center for E-Learning is continuing to organize extremely relevant seminars. And given the response that about 800 people, I'm told, are going to be participating in this seminar, the topic of today's seminar is extremely important because, see, many times what we see is that colleagues are doing good work. Colleagues also know what future plan they have, but they just don't have an idea where to get the funding, how to get projects, and how to execute these projects and then move on to bigger projects. So this is extremely important. So the topic is very important, and particularly for faculty in public universities, where universities are unable to fund their research, they have to look for extramural funds. I remember at Aizer Mohali, when we used to recruit people to cross probation, one requirement was that you must submit a project. You get or not is a different matter, but as soon as you join, you should start preparing a project for funding, and you must submit it before you cross probation. And in the beginning, people were unhappy with it, but all those faculty whom we recruited 2007 onwards, who all submitted a project in their first year, 90% of those projects got funded, and they were very happy because they had their own little money to do various things. So even those who are mathematicians and theorists and people who said we don't need money, finally got some money to buy a laptop, to hire a student, to travel around. And also it gives you a certain independence from the institution you are in, because you can always say that I have my own money. So of course, bigger research, collaborative projects, multi-institutional projects, all this is extremely important. So particularly since I am the coordinator for the QUEST Quantum Enabled Science and Technology Program of Government of India, Theme 1, which is photonics, in which we have 54 coordinated projects all over the country. And the total quest is about 300 crores. To give you an idea that from Aizer Mohali, there are 4 quest projects which got funded. And I was trying to convince 2 more colleagues that you also apply. They said, no, I don't want to. Now after 1 year, they started asking, can we join? How can you join? You did not apply for the projects. So best way not to get funding is not to apply for it. I think the resource person would also say that. So you should keep applying. If you have a good project, it will get funded. If not from one place, it will get funded from another place. Anyway, I am very glad that Dr. Anantram has agreed to give today's webinar. And this will be extremely important information and ways of moving ahead with writing projects, because without funding and projects, research cannot move forward. So I am once again thankful to the Center for organizing today's seminar and to the speaker for agreeing to speak. And we all look forward to a very good seminar today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks for your motivating words, for igniting the spark among the faculty to go for the funded projects. Thank you so much. Thank you for sparing your valuable time. We understand you have a lot of other commitments also, but still looking at the importance of this event, you spare these moments. Now I'll request our coordinator of Center for E-Learning and Teaching Excellence, Dr. Gurpreet Joshinji, to kindly introduce the speaker of the day, and which will be followed by the talk by Dr. Anantramji. Over to you, Joshin, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So it is my privilege to introduce the speaker of the day, Dr. Anantramji. So Dr. Anantramji is advisor at the Higher Education and Research Promotion, New Delhi. He is currently working as officer on special duty to Vice Chancellor, Capital University, Koderma, that is in Jharkhand, India. He is also associated with 100+ universities and 1,000+ colleges for promotion of research and innovation accreditations like IOA, NAC, NBA, SIRO, NIRF in universities and colleges. He is Director, International Human Rights Organization, New Delhi. He has more than 20 years of experience for promotion of research and innovation, accreditation, and various approvals and permissions from statutory bodies, international admission. Earlier, he was associated with founder, chancellors, vice chancellors, registrars, and directors of KIIT University, MATS University. He's also member KIIT R&D cell, promoting R&D culture, interacting with the government agencies. His guide for obtaining NIRF ranking, NBA, NAC, 2F, 12B, UPE, CPE, MOU in-house R&D recognition, Animal House Facility approval, DGFT approval, NABL and NABH accreditation. So in University Grant Commission, New Delhi, he was associated and worked with 5 chairmen and 7 secretaries and directors and other senior officials. As all the participants are now eager to know how the funding scheme will work, so I request Dr. Anantramji to please take over the stage and enlighten the participants with your views. Over to Dr. Anantramji.
Yeah, thank you, Grupi, for giving me opportunity to disseminate the information among all these stakeholders. My presentation is visible now?
Not, sir, it is not visible. Please share it again because
Yeah,
earlier it was visible.
Yes, yes, I will. Just a minute. Give me just 1 minute. It is visible now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I think, sir, you have to share your screen first, like go to share screen, then you select the PPT.
Okay,
and
okay,
then
okay.
you click on share screen, sir.
Just a minute. Just give me 1 minute. Let me reconnect. I'll just get it.
Can I help a little bit, sir?
Uh,
So you click on share screen. Can you see the share screen tab?
no, right now screen is already visible to me. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah, now get the screen, share screen. And
Is it like, can you see the tab share screen? The icon share
there is
screen?
a basic advanced files, etc. is there. Just show all window. Okay. I think now I'll get.
Yeah. Now it is coming up, sir. Yes. Now we can
I
see
hope it is visible.
Yeah, it's visible. Now you click it on. Click
I'll
on
make
this.
it is now full screen.
Yes, sir. Yeah. No. You just click it on, sir.
It is visible to you.
No, the PPT has not come in, sir. Like your screen has come in. We can see your laptop screen.
Okay, so let me stop. Again, share screen. And it is visible?
Yes, sir. It's a full screen. We can see it.
Okay. So thank you, all of you. As Gurdeep sir explained, I have worked in various universities in various capacity for promotion of their research in all parts of the country, including UGC and International Human Rights Organization. This is the roadmap. I come to the point directly. This is a roadmap I prepared for transforming a conventional university into a research institution. For that purpose, a research advisory committee meeting comprising of dean, HODs, faculty members is very much required. Under that meeting, all the faculty member HOD can plan on the monthly basis, every month, where are the call for proposal or opportunities are available, and department wise, who are the most suitable faculty or group of faculty who can apply and avail the funding grants available. So that culture we have to develop in our campuses, that every month we have to work on seeking the opportunity and availing that opportunity. And a department level, every department can have a meeting, internal meeting every week about the funding project, formulation project, and developing a team who can prepare a project in collaboration. And if they can discuss also with their HODs and other departments also to get the project. And we have to keep one thing, that in every month, a university must submit minimum 5 to 10 proposals. If university is large like Punjabi University, so a lot of faculty, 100 plus, 200 plus faculties are there, so they can apply more projects. So my initial target was minimum 10 should be there from one project from each department. And this way, minimum 50 to 150 proposals every year can be prepared and submitted to various funding agencies. I let you know, the government has a dedicated fund. Every year at the time of the budget session, they put the funding budget separate to be provided to the various research institutions. So it means it is very clear, if we apply for the funding grants, we will get the grants. If we don't apply, we will not get. So opportunities are there. We have to knock all the opportunities wherever it is available. So initially, I need a pool of 30 to 25 to 30 faculty member for a college. In case of university, a pool of 50 to 100 faculty member whom I can mentor initially and guide them where the opportunities are available, or they can apply under that scheme. So every department, every faculty must make a plan. They generally conduct their workshop, conference, seminar, and seek the fund from their respective department or the management. So what support I want to provide with you, all these funding agencies provides funds for conducting seminar conferences. You can approach to the funding agencies, to government funding, non-government funding, industry also, for getting the partial fund. If you ask the funding agency for getting the full funding, they may not give you full funding grants, but you ask for the partial funding. Suppose you're conducting a national level event and your seminar cost is around 3 lakh rupees. If you go for the 3 lakh rupees funding support, they might not give you. But if you approach to the funding agency or industry for partial grant, immediately government department will give you 1 lakh rupees, industry may give you 1 lakh rupees sponsorship, and registration fees can collect maybe 1 lakh rupees, and your own institution will give also you fund. So this way, in a collaborative way, if you plan for the conference, seminar, workshops, you will get a lot of funding grant, and perception will be enhanced. In future, in 2 to 3 years time, suppose we go for the NF ranking. In NF ranking, there is a 10 marks of 100 weightage, 100 marks or 10 weightage for perception only. How perception will be built when you interact with the government agencies, industry, your alumni, other peer institutions. That will help a lot. The same people will help you in contribution in your seminar, conference, workshop, etc. So I request all the HODs, deans, and dean research, as well as the faculty members, whenever they plan for the conference, seminar, workshop, they may approach to the various agencies, or you can let me know that we are planning to conduct this event from where we can avail the funding grant. So I let you know these are the agencies according to your subject, and societies are there, as well as the professional bodies are there, which are very keen to participate in your conference event and give you the partial support also. And what I want after interaction, after this program, as well as the further interaction in the next 1 year time, all these eligible faculty, those who are doctorate, I will try to provide them fund at least one funding grant. For that purpose, I request each and every faculty, they may apply minimum 5 to 10 projects every year. I will provide the opportunity where they can submit the proposal. Proposal can be a small proposal worth of 50,000, or can be a big proposal like 5 crore, like incubation funding grants. So anything is possible, but at least with my guidance and my team's association, I will make sure if you follow our guidelines and our suggestions, then by end of 31st of March 2024, in next 8 to 10 months time, at least you able to get at least one project. It may be as a PI or co-PI, but surely you will be get recognized as a researcher. You will get a project. So only thing is that you only weekly basis, fortnightly basis, one monthly basis, you have to interact your colleagues, your faculty member, your dean, or other interdisciplinary faculty, and our team also. So we will provide all possible support and help to get your funding. So once you get the taste of research grant, you will literally enjoy. Every year or every alternative year, you will get the funding from various agencies. Once you get one project, another project will come to you also. So you will be a lot of freedom. You can get the manpower. You can get the contingency fund, travel grants, other miscellaneous funds you will receive, equipment grant you will get in for your project in your department. So your department will flourish, and you will help young faculty member also, young students also, scholars also. They will also be motivated toward the research. Our team aims to transform our conventional institution into the research institution. If we are able to transform around 100 to 500 institutions, then that will be help the institution also. So our society will move toward the research-based society. It is more than 60 years, India not able to get a Nobel Prize in science and technology. So some deficiency is there. We have to rectify something from grassroots level. At least those who can immediately contribute, like our faculty members, young scholars, they can get the support and collaborate and seek the opportunity, so that in coming 10 to 20 years, India will also lead in the research area. And very soon you will be here that our faculty member from India got the Nobel Prize. So we have to nurture our young minds, how they can be being a senior faculty and HOD and deans. We take the responsibility to mentor our colleagues and young minds. So things will be transformed in next 5 to 10 years time. So my team will be supported you and your institution in next 3 to 5 years time. Your institution will transform into a research institution, and whatever funding you received in previous 5 to 10 years time, you will get that kind of funding in within 24 months time. That I can make assure. Only thing is that we have to follow the guidelines. So I will discuss these points. And publication, quality publication, patents, consultancy works, award, recognition, professional membership, MOUs, and collaboration with national international bodies and our social NGOs and nearby communities very much required. So these are the things we have to consider. And when we submit a proposal, our team will help you out from formulation of proposal to evaluation and follow up, and get the project approved for you and your institution. These are the initial level of proposal. I let you know, all of you, that whenever a call for proposal is float or invited, it means government funding agency has a fund dedicated for research. They are only looking for the potential and right person who can utilize that fund. So for that purpose, a guidelines comes along with the call for proposal. Whenever a proposal is prepared and submitted to respective agencies, that agency or department has this scheme in charge over there, who initially evaluate your proposal, whether it is complete from all aspects as per the guidelines. That is the primary area where most of the proposals reject, because half-heartedly, we faculty members submit the proposal and keep in mind that we from the self-financing institution, or we are the novice, or we don't have experience, so our proposal will not be approved. So that is the way most of the time our proposal reject. We do not submit our proposal with thorough study, and I will help in that level 1 to evaluate your proposal. So your proposal will be reached at least presentation level. That your research work, your idea will be recognized by the committee itself. They will invite you for a interaction. Merely they will not able to reject you. So I'll let you know your titles of the proposal should be innovative, and it should be outcome based. A result should be there, that you are addressing a problem and solution, possible solution is there, or economical solution is there. If you prepare a proposal in such a way, your proposal will be get approved. This is the story of the level 1. In the level 2, when initially your proposal is complete as per the guidelines, your proposal sent to the 3 to 5 impaneled reviewer who are the subject expert. Suppose you belong to computer science, your proposal will be sent to the experts of computer science from NIT, IITs, other reputed institution, or scientists. They evaluate your proposal and see the potential, whether your proposal has a potential for getting the funding or not. If they say yes, yeah, they have a potential, so they give the comments. If comments are positive, if out of 3 reviewers, 2 reviewers give the positive comments, or out of 5, if 3 reviewers give the positive comment, then your proposal moves on the level 3. So the funding agency invite a physical committee, that is advisory monitoring committee. The experts, 5 to 6 expert team, see your proposal thoroughly, all aspects, and if desired, they invite the PI for presentation or for clarification in something is there. Then if they find satisfactory, your proposal is okay, or all aspects are covered and potentially there, the PI and co-PI will complete the project timely or within the time budget, but within the budget. So they forward the proposal for recommendation of the finance committee or the competent authority. After getting the approval from the competent authority, then PI receives the letter through email or the portal that your proposal has been sanctioned. So these are the 5 processes. So at least our role will be that your proposal should go to the this main advisory or monitoring committee. They may invite the PI for presentation. That one-to-one interaction is possible, will be possible. So I have developed some short-term goals for transforming our institution and develop a research culture in the campuses. For that purpose, I suggested few of my university where I'm advising, they started a weekly meet with dean or HODs. That sometime vice chancellor, principal, head of the institution invite the deans, HODs, and senior faculty member that in this month, where our faculty member going to submit a proposal, how many proposals we are going to submit, and apart from the funding proposal, if we are going for the consultancy project, if we are going to patents, if we are going some IPR, publication, etc. So this weekly meeting with the dean HOD is basically for developing a research culture as well as to understand their day-to-day problems. Suppose some faculty is assigned for a preparation of project, and last minute he has given some other responsibility or he is not available. So as a team of researchers, PI, co-PI take over that assignment and say in the weekly meeting that PI is not available, but my other colleagues and team as a PI myself is taking responsibility and doing it. And by end of this month, this proposal will be submitted. This number of proposals will be submitted by our department or our faculty. So this meeting can be for 15 minutes or half an hour every week. So the head of the institution can understand that what kind of pace and growth was going on for getting the funding grants and what kind of efforts we are putting. And I already mentioned that each department must already they conduct these seminar conferences, but for conducting these events, they must get the grant from industry, government, non-government agencies. A lot of agencies are there. If you ask for the partial grant, they may give you 5,000, 10,000, 50,000 like this. It is not matter of amount, that how much amount you receive. It is a matter of the support. How many agencies are supporting you? Whether government, non-government, NGOs, and the other professional bodies are supporting you, that will be a great thing. So ultimately, all these associations will help you perception of your institution. So if the perception is built up in better, that whenever you invite, ask them for the support, they will be available for this. And secondly, publication in SCI journal, Scopus, and other reputed journals is very much required. So faculty can show their activeness via publications, via patent, via consultancy work, via their some participation, national level event, international event, etc. So my submission for a university, 10 to 20 proposal minimum can be submitted every month, and around 150 to 250 proposal can be submitted yearly. In case of college, if college is small one, or a single college like a PGDM college, pharmacy college, or nursing college, so minimum 5 proposal can be submitted, and end of the year minimum 50 to 60 proposals can be submitted in case of college, small college. So if they submit 50 proposals every year, I assure that minimum 10 proposals will be approved out of 10. Minimum 1 crore funding will be provided by the funding agency. But major thing is that most of the time we do not apply. If I ask a question to you, so in last 3 years, hardly there will be very few faculty who submitted 5 proposals every year. So now with our association, there is an opportunity. One faculty can submit minimum 5 to 10 proposals every year. So I can make assure if they follow these norms, so by end of the year, at least one faculty will get 1 proposal. It may be as a PI or as a team member also, but surely they will get the proposal funding grant. So I can assure for Punjabi University, if they conduct a meeting weekly, fortnightly, and once in a month, a research advisory committee meeting, I may be invited as a external experts also. So every month I can make sure that minimum 10 to 20 proposal Punjabi University can submit to various funding agencies at national level and international level. There are international funding grants are also available. Nobody is applied over there because there is a hesitation. We may get funding or not. Until unless we do not apply for the funding grant, we will not get the grant. Most of the time, we are these candidate like a student who did not submitted his answer sheet and he is waiting for the results. How his result will come until unless he did not submit the answer sheet. Same is with us. Until unless every year, if we faculty submit 5 to 10 proposals, how we'll get the funding grants? So we had to put effort. So that's why I request all the dean, HOD, head of the institution that we have to develop a research culture. We can start from the weekly meet with the faculty, HODs. We can on the weekend, on any day we can fix in every week that we can sit together for a small tea party for half an hour. We will just discuss about the project. If somebody has a problem, so we can rectify that problem also. I hope I am audible to all of you.
Yes, sir. You are very much audible, sir.
Okay. So this is a long-term goal for transformation of the institution from a conventional institution into a research institution. Institution has to plan for long-term, like getting the NBA accreditation for the department wherever they are eligible, and NAC accreditation, may try for the best grade, NRF ranking. For example, we should plan for NRF ranking. For NRF ranking for 2024 rankings, most of the window has been closed. So if we can target for the NRF ranking 2025, we can help you and guide you to jump at least 40 to 50 rank. Those who are not in top 100, we can try to put them into the ranking of top 100 in next 2025 ranking. For 2025 ranking, all windows are open till 31st March 2024. So we have a plenty of time for NIF ranking. Apart from this, we have to focus for getting the CSIRO certification. CSIRO certification is the Scientific and Industrial Research Organization. Kuldeep sir, we have a CSIRO certification for Punjabi University. Gurdeep sir?
Yes, sir.
Do we have CSIRO certification for our university?
I don't think so, sir.
Okay, your admin people can let you know, or your R&D cell can. If not, so we should go for the CSIRO certification. That certification says that our institution, our university is a scientific and industrial research organization. All IITs, all reputed institution has a CSIRO. So we must go for the
Actually,
CSIRO certification.
Our university have a lot of departments, not only from the science ground. We have departments
Okay,
for
CSIRO will be
humanities.
for the whole institution, not for the departments.
No, I mean humanity departments are also covered in this scheme.
All the departments are, when you go in the name of the umbrella of the university, all departments is covered. So I will let you know the advantage. Suppose our humanity department or management department go for the Atal Incubation Center or Atal Community Innovation Cell. So for that purpose, university will be able to get funding 5 crore to 10 crore, but CSIRO certification is required.
Okay.
So we will be eligible to get lot of big funding with the, because CSIRO itself says that that particular institution is a research institution, and we can attract industry also for getting the research donation also. So industry will get benefit. If suppose one industry able to give you, want to give you 10 crore rupees to Punjabi University, and they may ask what benefit they will get. So if we have CSIRO certification and industry give 10 crore funding to Punjabi University, the respective university institution will get tax benefit under the CSIRO. So we can attract huge funding with the help of CSIRO certification. And secondly, we should go for the global ranking also. So my support and my intention to transform our university in research and come into a global ranking also in coming 3 to 5 years time.
Sure, we will definitely look forward to that.
Yes. And in 3, we have to target that all our faculty member must be doctorate. So each and every faculty must be eligible to get funding. That target, if we did not achieve, we should achieve within next 3 years time. So whosoever join our department, he must be doctorate. Means he should be from day one must be eligible to apply for the funding grants. Secondly, we have to focus on SCI publication, web science publication, and other reputed journals publication. So that will help us to get more funding. On the basis of our publication, we can transform our research work into the research projects. And we also focus on patents, IPR, and commercialization of IPR. We are not focusing enough for commercialization. We have a lot of patent, but our patents are not being transformed into a research projects or utilization of the projects or the commercialization of the patents. So we have to focus. This is the area we have to work on. And I want each and every faculty must have at least one funding grant every year. And MOUs and collaboration with foreign university, Indian universities, industry and R&D labs is very much required. And we also focus to getting the infrastructure grant like Modro grant, FIS grant, Sati grant, plus lot of other grants which give infrastructure support to the department of the universities. And we have to also enhance, when we get the funding grants, apart from the funding, we also get the 20-30% funds for equipments also. So if we get 100 projects, at least we can get fund for installing 100 to 150 equipments also. So with the help of the funding grants, we can transform our R&D facilities to world-class research center, research lab facilities, where we can provide 24/7 research facilities to industry, students, or all stakeholders. And we should also focus for appointment of the some distinguished faculties, some faculty from abroad, faculty from industry also. And alumni connect is very much required. A lot of our Punjabi University faculty students are placed in various places. Some of them in a very good companies, blue chip companies where CSR fund is there. If we connect with the alumni, and we can get lot of CSR fund through our alumni. So we have to conduct our this alumni meet regularly in all parts of the country, even abroad also, through our online platforms. So we can attract lot of funds. All top institutions globally and IITs, etc., are attracting our alumni, and they are getting CSR fund, industry fund, and other support very frequently. So we have to focus in this area. If we can focus 10, 15 good alumni, so we can get plenty of fund in a coming year. So we have to also focus on international reputation also. We should provide the opportunity for global internship and placements. Every year when the student comes into our campus, our faculty member or the placement cell can identify few bright students who can be eligible and can get some global internship and placements also. I'll give you an example. One institution in Pune, that the one girl got, we helped to get the internship in Microsoft. Later on, she got the placement also, worth of 95 lakh plus. So if we help our student and invite the foreign universities and industry for global internship and placements, so that way our placement will be very high. Like IITs do the global placement, global internship. So we have to focus on this. At least a pool of 10, 15 students every year we have to identify whom we can groom better in terms of the language, in terms of the soft skills, etc., so that they can get global placement. So they can be an ambassador for our university. And society engagement is very much required, under which university in the government will give you a lot of support under the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, Atal Community and University Center, Inclusive Technology Business Incubator, Atal TBI, Prime Minister, Kaushal Vikas. A lot of other schemes are there, under which if we engage with our society, our community, our villages nearby, a lot of funding will come to us. So we can avail and help our nearby community also from their upliftment and better livelihood. So university should offer very attractive and effective research and consultancy policy to our faculty researcher, so that they can motivate toward the research. This should not be the scenario if some faculty are applying for some patent or some essay publication. He or she should not feel that I have to pay some amount from my pocket. It should be in her or his or her mind that whatever expenditure will be there for travel or submitting the applications, all the things will be refunded by our under the research policy of the university. So this research activity support policy should be very attractive. So each and every faculty should come forward for research. So financial resource and sustainability model to be developed. For that purpose, university has to develop some kind of corpus fund, some fund, regularly fund to be received from the government, alumni contribution to be there, industry outsourcing, collaboration, consultancy to be there, as well as the CSR fund. If we can able to get, that will help us a lot in future to become the sustainable. And we have to establish a scholarship, freeship program for attracting the talented students. If we have a talented student on free ships, they will be in future will be role model as well as the ambassador for us. So we also established some fellowship, scholarship and fellowship. So our team has developed attributes to identify the faculty as an active researcher. If faculty has a postdoctoral, post-PhD qualification like the PDF, DSc, DLET, or they have a publication in SCI, Scopus, Web of Science in last 2 to 3 years time, patents, IPR, books, book chapter, articles, industry collaboration, consultancy work, and exposure as a PI or co-PI in government and non-government funding projects, R&D project submitted by the faculty that show their interest and their dedication toward getting the fundings, R&D grant received from any sources, government, non-government, fellowship, scholarship, travel grant, and other support provided by the government or non-government sources, professional body memberships to be held by the PI, award, recognition, appreciation, etc. Is obtained by the faculty. A national international conference, seminar, webinar, event organized in the campus, in the department, in collaboration as an institution or other departments also, participation in various event, conference, webinars, etc. These are 13, 14 parameters. On the basis of that, our team will be evaluated who are the potential active researcher who can get funding in next 10 to 12 months time. So if I will share a performa, I request all the faculty members to kindly fill that performa accordingly. I will let them know who are the potential candidate who can get the funding grants within 1 year's time. Those who are not fall under that category, I will suggest, our team will suggest a suggestion how they can improve their profile so that in next 24 months time, they'll surely get one funding. Yeah, these are the few more tips. Initially, all the department, all the faculty who did not get any funding, they can be initially apply for the seminar grant, conference grant, workshop as a PI coordinator or supporting coordinating staff as a team. So they should apply. Whosoever faculty did not submit any project so far, I request them, they immediately associate with their dean, HOD, or colleague faculty members, and they must plan for a conference, seminar, or workshop that will be funded by the government as well as the non-government agencies also. So according to their subject and specialization area, I request within a month's time or itself in the month of June, they should come forward for conducting a seminar. Only thing is for getting support, one thing is required, that you have to apply to the various funding agency 60 days to 90 days in advance, means 2 to 3 months in advance. Suppose you planning for a conference, seminar, workshop, etc. in a month of August, September, then you can prepare the proposal and apply in this month itself. And secondly, when you applying for the funding grant project, core funding project, I suggest that you keep your budget between 30 to 50 lakhs of funding grants. If your budget cost is lower side, then a small committee evaluate your proposal and 2-3 level is there, so your proposal can be approved easily. You have to keep one thing in mind. You have to keep your ceiling of your equipment cost of your total budget should be around 20 to 30% of the total budget. That thing you have to keep in mind. If your budget cost is above 50 lakh, 1 crore or 2 crore, then a higher level committee and evaluate your proposal. National committee is there that evaluate, and its process is very urgent. So that I suggest initially you apply for the small funding project below around 30 to 50 lakh. That will be good amount. And if you can associate suppose you feel that recently I completed my PhD, I don't have a very big experience, very huge experience. So you can associate somebody known to you, experienced person as a co-PI. He may be a scientist, eminent institution can be associated, senior faculty can be associated, some person from international level, some international institution, industry, R&D labs, some NGOs who are pioneer in your field, specific domain, that can be a co-PI. So when your proposal go to the funding agency, they may see as a PI, your experience is little less, but as a team, your co-PI has a very experienced person, very eminent researcher, or a person from the R&D labs who is the pioneer in this research area. So as a team, your proposal will be considered, it will get approved. So that is my another submission, suggestion. And proposal, all of your proposal, whatever you submitting, according to your title, your proposal must be supported by a quality publication, your publication in SCI journals or other reputed journal, Scopus, Web of Science. If you have a patent or your team member have a patent, copyrights, some books, publication, consultancy work, some NGO, industrial activities, some award, recognition, fellowship, etc. you have, so that will give a lot of weightage for your claim toward getting the funding grants. So commit, if you have all these attributes with you, so committee will not neglect your candidature. They see your proposal title, they see your budget, they will see outcome of your project. Accordingly, they give you sanction your project. So proposal which has industry partner or industry collaboration, that give the preference. Government are supporting a lot of funding projects which are supported by the R&D labs or industry. And if some proposal is submitted by the women faculty member from the SC/ST community, OBC, physically handicapped, minority, etc., they will give preference. Some special schemes are available for women as well as the SC/ST community faculty members, so they can get benefited out of that. MOUs with industry, CSIRO institution, foreign institution, etc., give the advantage for your project, because a lot of international projects are also available. We can avail that opportunity. So these are the funding agency I want to share with you. So DST support lot of throughout here, lot of funding projects. So we can have our science, engineering, technology, mathematics department people, as well as some social science schemes are available. So our social science department people can also approach to the DST, SERB, Department of Biotechnology, CSIR, ICMR, basically for medical and life science related project. DHR also same, and BioRec is the biotechnology and life sciences. UGC is going to start some good funding project scheme for young faculty. Honorable Chairman of UGC mentioned recently that for young faculty, those who join the institution within 1 or 2 year time or 3 year time, have the doctorate, they may get some startup grant. So that will be a good thing. So as soon as the grant will come, I'll let you know that opportunities are available. So at least young faculty can immediately apply over there. So apart from this, SCRB and DST also has a scheme for young faculty. A startup grant is there. So 30 lakh funding they may get. So some schemes are available throughout here. Some schemes are available on the call basis. Whenever the call for proposal will be available, I'll let you know so that you can apply in time. AICT is there. ICSR, our law department, humanity department, language department, all these social science department which feel that they don't know where they want to apply for the funding grant. My submission, if you associate with other departments also, like language department can associate with the computer science department on the project of the speech therapy, etc. So they will get help and their project can be approved easily. And for agricultural research, ICR is there. For Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology is there. For computer science department, electronics, they can apply in MIT. MSME is there, which helps for getting the incubation center. They can give you the host institution status on the basis of the innovative ideas. Our inventor can get funding up to 15 lakhs for each project. And if 2 project has been approved by the MSME will give us 1 crore funding for infrastructure grant. Ministry of Environment and Forest is there. We can apply over there. Ministry of Earth Science, Ministry of Food Processing is there. MHRD gives some national international level fellowship, scholarship there. So our scholars can apply over there. DSIR gives a lot of support, especially incubation grant. If any faculty has a faculty, student, scholars, anybody, if he has or she has any innovative idea can also be funded. So DSIR gives up to 2 lakh rupees for the ideas. If your idea can be prototyped, up to 20 lakh funding will be there. If your prototype can be transformed into the commercial project or commercialization of your project, this product, 50 lakhs, up to 50 lakh funding is available. So our researcher can avail the facilities of the DSIR. Ministry of Coal invite the proposal. Ministry of Water and Resources provide. ISRO provide the lot of opportunity for young scientists, young students for getting the funding. Ministry of Textile provides the fund, and IUS department provides the fund. National Research Development Corporation provides the small funding for setting up the IPR facilitation center and also support and guide for the commercialization of your research, patents, as well as the support for the filing of patent also. MNRE gives the funding. National Central Power Research Institute is here, and Ministry of Agriculture, Urban gives the scholarship. DRDO is the place which gives huge funding. We never applied it in DRDO, ISRO, and these places. Ministry of Tribal Affairs has a lot of fellowship. We can ask the funding grant for conducting seminar, conference, etc., and research study also. National Commission for Women is there. Recently, they called for the proposal that faculty from law, humanities, social sciences, they can apply under the funding, and from 13 lakhs to 14 lakh funding will be given. I will explain in detail later on. Sports authorities for mathematics, the faculty, those belongs to mathematics department, those have the PhD in mathematics, they can approach to the National Board of Higher Mathematics for getting the national international funding grants up to 6 lakhs and small projects also. Indian Council for Philosophical Research is there. Our social science department can approach over there. Ministry of Women and Child invites a lot of calls. Dr. Ambedkar Foundation is there. I was going through the website. Punjabi University has a lot of chair. I think we don't have Ambedkar chair. So we can apply for the Ambedkar chair as well as the National Science chair also from the SCRB. So this year we can apply and we can get 2 more chairs for our university, and other people can also avail. Apart from this, Ambedkar Foundation gives the support for conducting the birth anniversary, death anniversary of the social thinker, social reformer. So around 16 reformers are there in the list. So accordingly, they can avail the opportunity. Niti Aayog gives the fund, especially for Atal Committee Innovation Center, as well as the Atal Incubation Center. So we can approach this. Solar Energy Corporation is there. India Knowledge System or AICT is there, and many other agencies are there. Almost, I can say, all the ministries, we have 52, 53 ministries, all of them give the fund. If we can approach them with the right mandate, our theme should be matched with the mandate of the Ministry of the Funding Agency. Accordingly, we will be get the funding from all the places. Only thing we have to approach, we have to knock. So as per the department available in Punjabi University, I find out some, I prepare a table that for computer science, faculty of the computer science, the faculty can apply in Science and Engineering Research Board, DST, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, CSIR, UGC, AICT, DSIR, ISRO, DRDO. These are the places where our computer science department people can apply. They can also associate it with some other department collaboration also. So they can apply and getting the lot of funding in these departments. These departments have huge funding grants that they can apply. Our faculty of life sciences can approach SCRB, DST, DBT, BIRAC, CSIR, UGC, and other departments. They can get the funding. Business study department can apply to DST for social relevance schemes are there. Like ITBI scheme are there. I request with the HOD business study department. So they can prepare a application for inclusive technology business incubator. Last date is 30th June. So they can avail up to 5 crore of funding. So I request and I'll provide all the support. So they can apply the TBI funding grants in this month. UGC gives a lot of funding. Under the MSME, we can apply for the host institution status. We can get under the NITI Aayog, we can get Atal Incubation Center as well as Atal Community and Innovation Center, under which 5 crore to 10 crore funding will be given to us. ICSR is the department where for seminar, research projects, etc. We can apply. National Commission for Women launch the schemes under 5 area. So our business management department can apply. Ministry of Social Justice, like Ambedkar Foundation and other departments support, give a lot of support. So I will provide all these information time to time to the business department and other departments also. So every month they can make a plan that how many places they can apply. So at least end of the year, all faculty from the department will be eligible to get funding as a individual or as a group, as a team. So for Law Department, National Human Rights Commission is there, UGC, CSIR, NCW, and other ministries are there which help to get the funding. For Arts and Culture, UGC, CSIR, NCW, Ministry of Social Justice, Ministry of Culture is there, which can give. So we can set up some museum, we can get the museum funding grants from Ministry of Culture also on Sikhism. I think this is an opportunity we can avail. For Social Science Language Department can approach to UGC, DST, Ministry of MIT in collaboration with the IT and Computer Science Department, Niti Aayog, etc. Our Medicine Department, Sports Department can approach ICMR, DHR, DST, and SCRB. And our Education Department, Library Science Department, go NCRT, UGC, CSIR, and few more agencies are there. And some industry partners also there, they can help. So presently, these funding opportunities are available for our university to transition a novel mode of hand-on STEM demonstration, science, media, and science literacy program we can run in our campus. So that scientific literacy, awareness of scientific literacy among our state or our district, we can avail that funding before the 30th June, we can apply. And NCW research study grants are available. So 15 June is the last date, so time is short. I request from the management department, law department, so they can draft a proposal and discuss with me, my team. We will help to submit the proposal within 2 to 3 days time. So well in advance, we will submit. And serve EMEQ schemes are there for SC, ST faculty member. Last date is very short, 14th of June. So if any SC, ST faculty wants to submit a project, they can approach to us. So we can help them to formulation a project and guide them so they can submit well before the 14th of June. So up to 50 lakhs of funding is there under this scheme. So this scheme is available only for the science, engineering, technology, and mathematics department. It is not for the social science and life science department. I already mentioned inclusive TBI schemes are there that can be utilized by a social science department. Either management department can come forward. So we can. This is for the establishment of technology business incubator in our campus with help of the DST fund worth of 5 crore. So if we don't earlier avail this scheme, we will avail, and 5 crore funding is available for us. Same with the MSME host institution status, we can approach. And DSIR PRISM scheme is there, under which any student, any faculty, any PhD, any scholar, qualification is not a matter. So if anybody has an innovative idea, they can approach MSME to idea to be supported and commercialized on the basis of their innovative ideas. Minimum up to 2 crore funding will be given. If any faculty, any inventor has some prototype, you want to transform your idea into prototype. For that purpose, up to 20 lakh funding will be given. And your prototype, you want to make it commercialized or large scale level. For that purpose, up to funding, 50 lakhs of funding is available. So I can request the faculty members, students, those who have a patent, they can come forward and plan for seeking the funding on the basis of their innovative ideas and patent. If they can transform their patent into product or prototype model or commercialized model, 2 lakhs to 50 lakhs funding will be given to them. So there is no limit to submission of the number of proposals. Anytime throughout year you can apply, and within 2 to 3 months time you will get the grant also. Similar grant, technology development and utilization program for women. This is the same grant exclusively for women faculty, whether it is a woman student, faculty, scholar, only woman inventor. If inventor is women, they can approach, they can get 2 lakhs to 50 lakhs of funding grant. So I already mentioned that we can apply Ambedkar chair this year. So up to 5 crore funding we may get. And similar National Science Chair scheme is available in the month of August, September. We may apply and we may get it. Apart from this, other schemes are available, like biomedical device development scheme is, waste management is there, international joint call is available, geospatial science schemes are there. If we have a very strong geological department, then we can do it. And Indo-Dutch proposal is there on the water disaster management. 13 June is the last date. The time is very less. If anybody has expertise in that area, I will help them to preparation or guidance for the suggestion of the preparation of proposal and submission. And SCRB power grant scheme is coming in the month of August, July. So we can submit before the August. So National Children's Science Congress is there. Our university can plan for this event. So that will be a very good platform for information dissemination on science and technology among our young minds. And for medical science, ICMR invites the call for proposals for evaluation risk causative factors, including environmental agents. I think if we have a medical college or life science department, if they find out they have expertise in the area, they can submit. Industry related fund is also there. So 13 June is last date. So under the SERP, they can apply SERP fire scheme. Call for proposals against intramural research is also there. And establishing an advanced research center for extramural research by the ICMR is there. If we have a medical department with us, so we can go for that. And apart from this, investigator initiated project, our grants are also available. And ICMR Collaborative Center of Excellence is also available. So this is basically for the institution where medical college or healthcare institution is there, they can approach over. So apart from this, there is a DST calendar also there. Yes. Yeah. This is one. I think this calendar is visible to all of you. Your calendar
No, sir,
is visible?
the file has not opened, sir, the PDF file. The only...
Yeah. PDF file is visible?
No, it's not visible, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It didn't open, sir.
Oh, okay. So I'll send you separately. So I hope it is not visible. And just a minute, how do I go back? Just a minute. Once again, I have to share the screen from my screen is visible now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's visible.
Okay. Right. So apart from this, some schemes are available which are open throughout year. For example, some women-centric schemes are there, like Sir Power Fellowship schemes, under which doctorate faculty, women doctorate who have some good publications, some patents, and some consultancy work, award, recognition, etc. Or they can say that they are the active researcher. She can apply under the schemes, and 30 lakhs funding grant is available, so they can apply throughout year.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
The presentation has moved to the second slide, sir. I think like you need to reshare it by reaching to that particular slide.
My screen open calls are available now.
Sir, on your screen, like it is second slide now.
Okay. Okay. So let me again try. Just a minute.
Maybe like share it again and we can.
It is visible now.
It has come up. Yes, sir. It is on open calls.
Okay. Yes. It is visible.
Yes, sir.
Open
Yes,
calls?
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the Sir Power Fellowship scheme is exclusively for women, those who are doctorate, age group of 35 to 55, and has some credits like patents, publications, awards, recognitions, consultancy work, and they can claim that if she is an active researcher, she can apply throughout year, and 30 lakhs funding grants is available for them. And BIRAC, bonus schemes are available. The women who are not on a regular appointment. And biotechnology department, if we have life science faculty or scholar, early translation acceleration grant is available, and commercialization of biotechnology products are available. That is open throughout year. Same I mentioned PRISM scheme or DSIR. Any innovative ideas, I will suggest the faculty, students, scholars, whosoever have a patent, they must transform their patent or innovative invention or IPRs into the innovative ideas or project or prototypes, so they can easily approach to the DSIR for getting the small funding up to 2 lakhs to 50 lakhs funding throughout year. Anytime, any number of proposals they can submit. And similar scheme, technology development and utilization for women of the DSIR has a similar scheme, but it is exclusively for women faculty, student, scholar, anybody can apply. Yeah, these are the conference, seminar, workshop. I request all these faculty members, those who never applied for any funding grants, they should start their research grant journey for applying for the seminar grants. I request all of you in this month or coming month, they make a plan for conducting a national level seminar, international seminar, conference, workshop, etc. So they will get the funding. So only suggestion is they have to apply 60 to 90 days in advance, as well as they must ask for the partial funding grant. If you ask for the full funding grant, sometimes government agency feel hesitation to give the funding grant. For example, suppose you are asking a 5 lakh grant for conducting a seminar, right? The committee sometimes evaluate a proposal. Sometimes they feel if we give the 5 lakh rupees to one agency, one university or one institution, other will not get. So what they say, they feel that they can give 1 lakh rupees to 5 institutions and 50,000 rupees to 10 institutions. It means the committee is going to support minimum 5 to 10 institutions. It may be 10 institutions, it may be 10 states also. So if you ask for partial funding, a general thumb rule is that if 1/3 you demand from the government departments, 1/3 you collect from the demand from the industry, sponsorship, etc., and 1/3 from your own sources of your management or your institution. Immediately, every time you approach for the funding agency, they will surely give you partial grant. Or for the big grant, like 5 lakh grant, you can approach 2-3 agencies simultaneously also, like DBT, DST, and CSIR simultaneously for getting the partial grant, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, like this. That can also be possible. But best thing is that 1/3 you ask from the government funding agencies, 1/3 from the non-government, and 1/3 from your institution. So that way, definitely, if you apply 3 to 4 times or 6 times, 1 or 2 seminar conference grant, immediately you will get it. So you can start your researcher journey from this month itself through applying for the conference seminar grants. So now this is starting an open session. I want to discuss the faculty member who wants to submit their project in next month. I hope next 3 months. I hope each and every faculty who is listening to me or who will going to listen in through YouTube later on, they must plan in next 3 months time. They will submit a proposal. For that purpose, whatever support is required, my team will be available to help them. So that is the one thing I want all of you, because ultimately, if we come together, I think 700 plus participants are there. If 700 can take oath that within 3 months time, they will apply for the funding grants. At least some of them will get the grants, and they will be motivated, and they will be the role model for some other people also for getting the grant. Apart from this, now I am available for you. My team is available to discuss whatever project has been submitted. So, and if any project has been rejected earlier, so we can find out the possible reason, or we can also explain what is the meaning of reason given by the funding agency, how we can update our proposal, so next time our proposal will be approved. And whatever proposal has been approved, the faculty member who have received the grant, we can create a mentor group in our campus who can motivate young faculty members or their colleagues, and they can be a co-PI in their project grant, so that their proposal will be also approved in future and they will play a role of mentor. And recently, in the last year after COVID, I helped the various university for getting very kind of grant like FIS grant, CSR grant, SRG grant, from TBI grant, as well as the seminar, lot of seminar funding grant, Niti Aayog funding grants, and MSME funding grants. And I also, my team also helped for NAC A grade or A+ grade to various university and colleges, NBA, NF ranking, CIRO recognition, and ISO. And myself and my team is available to provide R&D information to all of you in advance. If we associate, we will let you know every month when call will be there. We will create a calendar of the month, so where the concerned faculty department can apply, even student and other scholars can apply for getting their funding grants. Apart from the funding grants, a scholarship, fellowship, research award, lot of other things are also available. We will help the research community to help them to get the funding grant. We will also provide the support to evaluate your profile as an active researcher. So we will suggest, so on the basis of the laid down parameters, we'll let you know where are the deficiency in your profile, how you can enhance your profile and get the funding grants in next 24 months time. And we will also provide to help for formulation and provide the guidance for submission of your proposals, evaluation of your draft proposal, and so also follow it up. Thank you, all of you. This is my email and mobile number. You can WhatsApp me. Sometime my phone is busy, so you can give me a call also.
So kindly share the slide of your email and mobile number. That is not visible. Can you just click on that?
I share the screen.
No, your screen is there, sir. Just put, just click on your email and mobile number slides.
Okay. It is okay.
No, it has not come up as yet, sir. Maybe you can just speak it out, like your email ID.
My screen, my email ID is visible or not?
No, sir. The slides are not moving, sir.
Okay. So let me stop and again share, so all the people will be able to see it. Just a minute. Once again. It is visible now?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So they can have a click. They snapshot they can take. It's okay. Now open session is there. If any query is there from any participant, so I'm able to help them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Gurpreet, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Like, we have some questions on the YouTube channel because I was monitoring the chat.
Okay. Okay.
So the most of the tweets on the YouTube, they are appreciating this session very much. Like, everybody is saying they have learned a lot of new information and they are excited for getting research projects. But there are few specific queries, sir. Like, if you allow, I can take, I can ask those questions.
Yes, please.
Firstly, sir, some research scholar has just asked, like, are there any projects for research scholars, or like, can they take certain projects? Those who are doing PhD?
Some schemes are there for the pursuing PhD or non-doctorate. Some schemes are there, like BIRAC has some scheme, and some scholarship or fellowships are available. And some innovative funding grants are available. For example, that if some faculty student is pursuing their PhD, they have a publication or patent. On the basis of patent or their publication, if they can apply to DSIR and MSME for some innovative funds. So 2 lakhs to 50 lakhs funding grant is available.
Thank you. And like, she's asking, can they apply for outcome-based projects also?
They can be a co-PI in some projects, because the government has a mandate they will give generally they give the funding for the doctorate faculty member. What they can be a co-PI in the project.
Right.
So that's way they will get the benefited whenever their project will be completed. And next time when they apply for the funding grant, they can say, I have worked as a co-PI in the funded project.
Right. Sir, another question is like, what are the funding agencies available in chemical sciences?
Science and Engineering Research Board is there, which cater all the area of the chemical science, all the area of sciences.
And sir, another question is like somebody has asked, like they want to get research funding for interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary projects. So
Yeah.
like how do they go about that?
Yeah. For that purpose, you have to develop a team of the interdisciplinary. For example, one person from the computer science engineering, another from the medical science. If they can develop, or biosensor, if they can develop some sensors or biomedical device, jointly they can work. And government has right now schemes are available, and technology development board is there. If you can approach to technology development board with association with the industry, huge funding is there, unlimited funding. So first of all, you have to make a plan. What is the outcome of your project? How it is viable? It should be economical. It should be easily useful. Usefulness should be there. Then interdisciplinary funding is available. Huge funding is there. So they can collaborate. And one more thing, they can collaborate within the department, within the institution, with outside the institution, as well as at global level also. Lot of funding projects are there in joint collaboration. Like Indo-Russia, Indo-Japan, and Indo-Korea, a lot of schemes are there in inter-collaboration. Yes.
Thank you, sir. There is another question like, can PI be only from university or it could be a college professor also?
Sir, for being a PI, he or she must be a doctorate. It can be from a college because funding agencies identify the institution under 2F 12B or through UGC, like the institution must be a college, university, or some standalone institution like a pharmacy college, nursing college, PGDM college, but it should be approved by some statutory body. Anybody can be either a head of the institution, principal, anybody can do.
Thank you. So there is one more question. If
Please,
you allow, I'll take it.
Whatever time permits.
This is like, sir, sir, can you suggest a funding agency for a collaborative project between the Department of Language and the Humanities Department?
Yes. So for language and humanity, basically core research is not there. But if you can associate with the computer science speech recognition department with languages, so if you can transform, can you develop a device or some apps that can transform the language, or they can help the patient who cannot speak very clearly, and that can be transformed into the machine computer language or common English or Hindi to that language. If you can work out in collaboration with the speech expert as well as the language, in jointly, that way some schemes can be taken up. Especially DST gives the support in that area. Under the SCRB, you can apply. These 2-3 places are there where they can. But in social science, funding core funding is little less. But they people can associate with some social schemes. Some schemes are there. For example, they can work on a project. What is the impact of the English language in employment? So if that kind of research study they do it jointly, they can work on that area.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks for taking all the questions so patiently. Dr. Gurpreet Joshi, sir, like anything from your side, or formally we can proceed for vote of thanks then. Joshi, sir.
I think it's all good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Like I take this opportunity to formally propose vote of thanks for Dr. Nantharamji, advisor R&D, and advisor higher education and research promotion, UTLE. So like we are really excited, like you have ignited the spark, like how to go about the research projects. Honestly speaking, sir, like for me, it is also a like phobia, like how to get a research funding grant. Like we are always afraid, like we won't get. like you gave a very relevant example, like if you'll not appear for the exam, how will you get the result? So thank you so much. And you like gave so many eye-opening new things. Like I'm sure like all the faculty members, those who are present here, they have got a lot of new insight, and everybody is excited to get funding projects, and we'll keep bothering you in future for all the help and assistance, sir. Thank you so much. We are thankful to our Vice Chancellor, sir, like who keeps giving us this opportunity under his dynamic leadership. Like we are building a research culture in our university and colleges, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And last but not the least, like we are thankful to all our participants, those who are there on the Zoom and on the YouTube. Like we have like number of participants on the YouTube, and they are very actively, sir, participating on the YouTube. I can see their comments. I can see their queries and everything. So wonderful. And like I am thankful to Dr. Vishal Goyal, like who made this possible to connect it with you, sir. He's our leader, and he's always taking the lead to connect faculty members with all the resources available so that we can perform better. Thank you, Dr. Vishal Goyal. Thank you, Dr. Gurpreet Joshan, sir. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Namaskar. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you so much,
very
sir.
much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Gurpreet Joshan, sir, can we formally close the meeting now?
Yes, sir. We can close it now.
Right,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank
Thank
so
you very
much.
much for your support.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.